Students who recently arrived in the country already face challenges getting to school. They often live in shelters, with parents juggling court appointments. And until recently, they were being forced to move shelters every 60 days. Now, the fear they or their parents could be swept up in ICE enforcement actions is making matters worse.
It was already somewhat chaotic, but now on top of that, we have this layer of just essentially terror. Parents are really scared.
School principals who declined to appear on camera told New York One they had seen attendance among migrant students drop in recent days after the inauguration of President Trump and a high-profile ICE action in the Bronx. Assemblyman Landon Days lives just blocks away from where that raid happened.
What we are seeing is population dips in some of our schools, public and charter and parochial, and we got to make sure that we are not creating a chilling effect on kids who aren't they're not committing crimes, they're not doing anything wrong.
The city's policy is to not allow ICE or any other non-local law enforcement agency into a school building without a signed judicial warrant. Schools are to contact the DOE's legal team to parse any documents they're presented. The city has held trainings for school staff and families about these policies. But Naveed Hassan, a member of the Panel for Educational Policy, says the fear persists.
We can't control what happens on the streets. That's an issue where there could be authorities walking around, and that is the main source of concern right now.
It's enough to have revived talk of remote learning among parents and educators as an option for these students.
It's unclear how that would work. I'm not happy about it, but I guess the education of the kids is still the most important thing, and if that's what we need to move the discussion forward to something more productive, we'll talk about it at the upcoming PEP meeting.
Rita Rodriguez Engberg leads the Immigrant Students' Rights Project at Advocates for Children and says they've not seen any incidents of ICE attempting to enter schools, but they have seen a chilling effect.
We also heard from New York City Public Schools that attendance did go down a little bit the week of the inauguration and last week as well. And that aligns with what we're seeing with the types of questions that we're getting from our clients.
The Education Department criticized comparisons of attendance data week over week and pointed to data showing that this January's attendance was just 1.5% lower than the January prior. But President Trump did not take office until 20 days into the month. Jillian Jorgensen, New York One.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.